So, everything should be recording. Okay. Let's see how it's going. Cool. Alright. So today's probably going to be a bit of a short day. What do we got? So I think I got a better bow, right? Now that doesn't really make it better than this bow. So 31. So really the Talion's bow I need to start thinking about getting rid of. But as long as I've only got 5 excess bows, I'm okay. So I got this Staff of Guidance. I forget where I picked it up. It might have been in my gameplay. So the nice thing is, it's got a big bonus to critical strike damage and magic fire damage. So, since I have Eternal Fire, makes a really good weapon for starting out an attack on somebody. I think the main thing I need is to get the Ancient Spire. So, where I left off, I'd found a camp here. Okay. I'm gonna pick up a couple of rocks. Good grief. Granite's a little bit tough. Alright. So, go ahead and make one of those. So, I might make a crafting table as well, just to have it in my inventory. Ow. That was kind of nasty. So it looks like they need to fix some of the terrain. Oh. Okay. Okay. So, don't know about that one. I don't do cutting damage. Alright, so I do like the new arrows. I'm thinking I'm going to have to start keeping the flint arrows at home, because they're not really intended to be used. So I need wood logs. So what I thought about doing is I was going to take over the little house in this area, but it's not actually a very good house. So what I want to do is find one of the other houses, because I seem to recall something that kind of looks like a hobbit home, and that seems much more ideal if I'm trying to establish a base somewhere. Not that I'm going to establish much of a base, but yeah. Like I have way too many people compared to what I need. Oh, that looks like iron. If I remember right, this stuff... Yeah, this is mineable. So what's interesting is you can actually start getting moss as early as Revelwood, but you have to find the areas where the moss is on the ground, and then the moss is usually pretty thin in Revelwood, so that means you have to like focus on just hitting moss and not like the rocks that are underneath it. So can make it very difficult. And iron, I know I'm going to need at least some iron just because of steel. So what I typically like to do is get at least 20 iron, just so I have enough to work whatever recipe I'm doing. I'm also going to have to figure out how to mine obsidian, because the obsidian is the new piercing arrow that you can make. So. Okay, so that's 12 iron. One more piece of iron and I'm good to go. Alright. So that'll be enough, and then I should... yeah, okay. So now I got a workbench and a flame altar. Okay. And if I can find some torn cloth, I can replace my bandages. Alright, so I obviously want to go north to the spire. There is stuff in here that I need, but I don't want to do that just yet. Oh, I'm also going to have to make sure I collect all the different plants. I think it's Gentrian, something like that. And I've learned recently that the this stuff, the elixir, is not actually as good as I thought it was. So unless you have a weapon, where is it? Nope. Let's see here. So unless you have a weapon like this, so these just have Gems of Corruption. Yeah, here you go. So the Gem of Battlemania is the only reason why elixirs are worth anything to me. I've got inventory space. Don't know why it didn't give me anything. Alright. So, let's see. So I don't really need more of those. So I've got 3 slots available. Not very good. Okay. So I've got elixir on. Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna have to dump some of the stuff in my inventory. Alright. Start by getting rid of those. Alright. Okay. So yeah, there's not much I'm missing over there. Alright. So... there's only one place I know of where you can get obsidian reliably. And I don't recall that I've actually found it, per se. Oh, that's weird. Okay. That's a bit of a waste. Alright. So... looks like there was something here. That's just regular stone. So I can go this way. Let's see how that works. Alright, cool. So that got me a little higher. So what I want to keep an eye out for is various resources. Because, oh, see, there you go. So this is coal. Or, that's granite, but this should be coal. There we go. No. There we go. Coal. Alright. So, from what I recall, I need a healthy amount of coal. Because the coal is how I make steel. It's also how I smelt, I believe, silver. I think it's used for something else. But those are the two main things that I'm aware of. So yeah, don't want to lose an opportunity to secure some coal. Okay. Alright. It'll be good for now. So, yeah, 86 coal. Is that coal? That doesn't look like coal. I think that's obsidian. Yeah. Okay. Now the thing is, I have no idea how much obsidian I need. I probably need stacks of 5 for making the arrows. So I'm inclined to get more than 10 pieces, just to make it so I can make some arrows, for example. Alright. Okay, I got the mountain goats. What is that? Some kind of bridge. Okay. Yeah, metal scrap kind of important, although that's not metal scrap. That's just a dead body. Alright. So, this seems to be saying go this way. That looks like more obsidian. So that's not bad. I'm gonna have to get one more at least. Okay, so if this is obsidian, kind of makes me think I should put a base around here. Okay. Iron ore. Oh, that's fun. What in God's name is that? Probably get rid of that and that and that. Pill bugs. Okay. Alright. Alright. Get rid of that. Alright. Okay. Okay. Whoa, what's this? Yeah. I feel like I screwed up my inventory. Alright. So how dark do you think it's going to be? Whoa. Ow! That sucks. Right, we gotta get 3 more. That's 3. Where is the 4th one? Out there. Aha! Okay. So that was it. God damn it. Fucking just sucking all my energy. Like, that's not right. That's better. Okay. Alright, let's do water. I think that one. But that one. Okay. There we go. Fuck, that was only 3? I thought I'd gotten the 4th already. So no. So yeah, I got that one. What is that one? Sticks are easy enough to get. Alright. There it is. Alright. Cool. Okay, here's the famous one. Okay. Oh. That hurt. Okay. I want to keep the feathers, but 2 ain't gonna help me one way or the other. Okay. So that door is now open. Jesus. That's annoying. Okay. Alright. So, shred that. What is this? This is a 30-34 ranged weapon. I don't think it's as good as what I got. Okay. Okay. There you go. is this? Bronze, bronze, bronze. That's not bronze. Let's get rid of the tin. What is it? It's iron. Okay. I think that's it. Alright, so... Ugh, gross. Alright. So... Alright. Interesting. That sucks. Alright, let's see here. Iron bars, bronze bars. I don't really need the ice at the moment. Okay. So this looks like a pretty weak bow. Does ice damage, so that's nice. But at 41 attack power, it's lower than all of them except for the bow of the serpent. So I would have to say no. So yeah, let's just get rid of that. Alright. Alright. So... yeah. What is that? Alright. So... what is that? Sun Temple? Okay, so that's an elixir well, so that's good. There's an elixir well. Alright. So... I'm pretty much at a point where I need to start figuring out where the stuff is that I need. Because I need to follow the quests, but I also need to set up a base and figure out what materials I haven't looted yet. So... Huh. Well, that's interesting. What is the easiest way to get up there? Yeah, we do have a trail. Hmm. 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 Okay, nice. Hmm. So, I pretty much need to head back to base for now. Alright. Okay.
Oh.
Alright, so I need to deal with you, because I need to make one of
Hello.
that. Okay.
Whoa. Oh. Oh. Hey.
Alright.
Hey.
Hmm. So plus 20 mana regeneration, I think. Nope. Alright, so what am I currently wearing? So I need like 2 plate items, mage, and then hunter items. Oh, that's the other thing. What is This one gives me ice resistance. I need fire resistance, though. Fire is what's currently fucking me up pretty good. Okay. So I'm gonna have to put that away.
Come hither.
Okay.
Even death has a heart.
Let's see here. Put the pill bugs up there. Alright, so I don't need that or that. Don't need that. Okay, I need to make more magic potions. How's this going? Fucking 4 hours left. Wow. Alright, how are we doing here? So that was enough. So yeah, if I'm getting to the point where I can actually make a stack of the new arrows. And I screwed up. So now I need to move all my bows back down. I think I'm gonna have to swap out gems again.
Hello.
Alright, where did the alchemist go? Alright, so get rid of those and those. And yeah, let's put the flint arrows away. I don't actually need those in my inventory all the time. In fact, I can literally, all I have to do is put the flint arrows in here, and they'll just be referenced whenever I'm crafting stuff.
Hey.
There he is. Okay. So,
Yo.
let's get you to make me.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, so I need more honey. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Alright, I'm willing to change up my outfit for a while. Let's see. There we go. So how is this gonna work? I need to swap. Yeah, this thing is useless now. Right? So I need to swap that gem out and put it in there, I guess. And then where is the fire gem? Burning. Yep, that'll work. Okay, I think that's about it for now. Gathering wool. Alright. So, yeah. Chanterelles. So I'm not going to go through the effort of capturing yak. It's just too annoying. So I've already done the yak farming, and I don't really feel like doing that one again. What's the other one? I think it's the fuzzy goats. So I'm gonna rely on materials from my other world, or yeah, my other game for those, because I don't feel like setting them up again. Got one skill available. I think I've spent some skills where I kind of wasted them. Alright. So, take the Gem of Burning, insert it into the Staff of Guidance. Right. This one... Let's see, take the gem out of... I think it's going to be Talion's bow. And then I need to take the gem out of this one. Because what I want to do at a minimum is I want to destroy that. So salvage that. I kind of feel like I want to go ahead and just salvage this one. Because these bows are all better. Okay. So yeah, get rid of that bow. Alright. I can get another bow and put it there once I find one. And what was there? Is that because I used up my explosives? Alright. So that's all we needed to do there. There we go. Oh. Alright. Okay. I think I got everyone. Alright, so I do want to grow gentian. I do need more fertilized soil. What else did I need to grow? So the other thing is wolfsbane. Okay. So that'll allow me to grow that. I don't have a problem with the growing. It's the catching and building of stuff to be able to hold all the animals that I have a problem with. Huh. Alright, I guess I don't have anything I need to do here then. I think I need to get food.
Ah!
Bye.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna bring some of the new people into another base. This place is more than just a little full. And what the hell's going on? What is that? Okay. Alright, so then where's the hunter? Okay. So yeah, I can make those, but I have these currently. So I got 450 of those, 319 of those. Alright. So... Alright.
Okay. Oh.
Alright. Now where did the hunter go? There he is. Alright.
Hello.
I wonder if I have enough flax. Okay. Alright, let's go over to my other world and I can show you what I built over there. Because yeah, the whole taming animals thing is slow enough. I don't feel like going through that whole process again.
Hi.
Now, I will say, let's see here. Now there is a downside, because If I'm not on the server, there isn't really a way to get them to drop their, or to generate more wool unless I'm playing over on this game for a while. So alright. Yeah. So, I need to generate some yak food.
Hey!
Alright. Is that the ones I'm already making? No. Okay. I don't need melee damage, although that is kind of cool. Pumpkin soup, I doubt I need that. No, actually I do need that. Because that's even better than that. Where is the yak food? Yak food. Okay. And then I'm not against feeding the birds as long as they're giving me stuff. And then the fadey. Oh wait. The fuzzy goats. Okay. Alright. So the only things I was trying to not have to do is deal with the yak.
Hello.
Other than that, everything else was fine over on my side. So yeah, come down here. Okay, there is food for the yaks in there. Alright, so max food. Feed the goats. I think that is their food, right? Yep. Alright. So goat food. Goat food, fey deer, bird. Okay. Alright, so I do have yak food in my inventory. Alright. Yeah. So yeah, the only problem, like I just said, if I'm not playing on this server, there's not going to be any refill of their stock. So, I pretty much just have to live with what I've currently got. I think the other downside is I'm not going to get credit for certain things. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Somewhere in here, I think they have feathers. Right. That's snow. Okay. more feathers. Where did I put all the feathers? Alright, there's some feathers. That's about all I need for now. Yeah, I got 40 raw wool. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Huh. Is that because I grew it? You'd think they would put that where you found a water spot. Huh. So yeah, one of the things I did to this world is I fixed up the stream. So now, instead of it being a mud hole, it's actually got water in it. So, can't really see it too well right now, but it is there. Alright. Didn't know the map updated like that. Okay. Okay. Alright. Looks like I need to refill my water. What did she want? Nothing? Alright, so beef stew. Okay. Need to put that away.
Welcome.
Alright.
Hey!
Beef stew and pumpkin soup are both pretty good. So the vegetable puree is okay, but the problem is you gotta pick one over the other. Yeah. Alright. Anyway. Let's double check. I think I can make more of these now. There we go. Shroud Vapor. Haven't made Shroud Vapor before. Okay. Let's make one thing of oh, I can't make Shroud Vapor yet. Huh. Antiseptic. Chamomile, gentian, silver dust. Okay, so I don't have access to that yet. Alright. So this is going to keep going for about an hour. This is going to keep going for about 3 hours.
Hi.
I don't know if I need these. These are more like for fun or something.
Wow.
Alright, I do have explosive arrows. Pretty much have everything I need. Oh, go downstairs and start with the wool. Yeah, so that's only going to be enough to make 30 wool, and I think wool is needed for the padding. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to explore a while. To gaze into the void, I don't really need to do that mission yet. Alright. Okay. Oh, nice. Now, the only downside is I forget how much of this stuff I need. So I'll probably start with 20. See if that's enough. Okay. That's definitely going to be important. I think this is coal. Okay. Oh, iron. take... There, that should help me with my stamina. Alright. I think that's about enough. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. So I know there is a elixir, well, it's not an elixir well, there's a shroud root nearby that I could pick up, even though it's not showing it on the map. Okay. So, I'm not going to worry too much. Yeah, since it's nighttime, I kind of want to focus on getting the flowers. Oh, little bugs. Okay. Hmm. Alright. Nice. Hmm. Well, that's interesting. See, now, here might be a place to set up a farm. Don't have to. Alright. Yeah, it'd be fun to set up the farm here. Now here's the question. Because technically these are enemies, are they gonna say you can't build here? No, really? So you'll allow me to build here even though it doesn't look like I should. Huh. Alright. Yeah, let's put it down. Why not? What's going on? That's weird. Well, let's kill all the rats and see if that fixes the problem. Because, yeah, this seems like a decent place to set up a base. It's got a nice comfort level. Holy moly. That should be like in the starting zone. Jeez. That shouldn't even be in this zone. Oof. Alright. So it couldn't say enemies were nearby, but it wasn't going to let me build until I got rid of the enemies, because they technically are enemies. Okay. Nice. So how much of the property is inside the footprint? It's not the whole house, so that's too bad. But the house looks pretty decent. So really I just need to make something. Oh boy. So really I just need to make something to help this place look a little nicer. Yeah, let's put down the repair bench. So, let's see. Oh, I'm not inside the building area. Okay. Okay. So, I don't think I can build any lights yet. Alright. So I'm gonna have to come back with lights. But yeah. I got myself a little pumpkin farm. Nice. So yeah. Okay. So let's see, I need the healing potions. Might as well replant these guys if I can. Okay. So, yeah, this is going to make a decent little base. So yeah, I'll probably bring the farmer and maybe some of the other characters that are like extras. Make them live here. Alright. Don't need that. Yeah. Okay. God, I can barely see. Hmm. Alright, so I might as well go into the shroud. Collect my yeah, it looks like I can collect the 3 skill points from the yeah, from the elixir well that's in the shroud. There we go. Now I can make shroud paper. Okay. So, get rid of that. Get rid of this. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So this is probably going to be the last thing I do for the night. Yeah, I could use iron arrows. I don't really need them anymore. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to keep that. Don't want to keep that. Okay. Hmm. Alright. So I got 3 skill points. That's good. I need another one if I want to do that first. But because I have 3, I could also do 1 point in intelligence. So yeah. Like, dessert stomach, that would certainly be nice. Don't know that that's really going to be game-changing for me. Putting 1 point into intelligence is a pretty simple investment. Alright. There we go. Really? We'll start by getting rid of that. That's just gonna be garbage. Alright, what about this? The frost resistance would be nice. I don't know, I think I'm gonna hold on to that, because that could be useful. I don't need to hold on to 1 obsidian. Nor do I need to hold on to those. Okay. This place is a little confusing because it's like a watchtower. In fact, what is it called? It's called, yeah, it's called a watchtower. But it's very, very small. Like, even if these walls were where they should be, like, this is like a little, just like a little shelter. You know, not really much to look at. Like, this could be set up as more of a, almost like an interior barracks. Kind of like a restroom, like a rest area. And then this area here this is just, I mean, it looks like a prison. So yeah, so you have like a little bit of a guard area and then mostly prison after that. I don't think, yeah, these things don't glow. They also don't match with what their icon looks like. So, piercing and ice would not be bad, but they're not great. So yeah, so you got a little mini prison, kinda. That's not that much. So yeah, like the most you could really say is that if you were holding down the fort, then this would pretty much be like where your rest area is with your eating table and maybe your fireplace. And then I guess maybe up here is where you rest, because that seems to be the indicator. So yeah, you could say you rest, you eat and have watch down in the lower area, and then of course you got this area up here, which in my mind should be something you can access from below, because this is how you're going to be watching the area. Anyway. So... yeah. So that's a watchtower. This is more of like an actual, like a military fort. So the watchtower would be supporting this. But this place is so run down, you can't really get a good sense of how it would have been lived in before it just kind of became a hole for scavengers to live in. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay. Huh. Get rid of that. Alright, so this is the area to go to the next zone. Yeah, this is the passage to Vale Water. So I can't do that currently. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So, this should be inhabitable, right? Yeah, it's too bad it's resistant. Whoa. What was that from? Alright. Interesting. All right. So, I can't tell if the scavengers are fighting the fell here, or if they kind of just have like a neutral thing going on, or still bronze. Alright, I don't really care about most of this stuff. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. That's steel. Okay. Which one is that one? Oh. Okay. So, this is like a I was thinking that was like a rest. It kind of is. Yeah, it's kind of a rest area. Not very much of one, though. Yeah. Elixir production site. So yeah, here's where they grind it. So probably had Yak or something doing that for him. Let's see here. Realistically, the two feathers ain't gonna cut it. Alright. So this is a pretty big tower, but doesn't seem to be much going on here. Does not look lived in. Nope. Ah. Okay. So yeah. You're not really getting much of a sense that this place is, was ever really lived in, per se. What we got here? We got something there. Nope. Alright. Alright. So I don't really need that. Yeah. So I think when they make the stuff, it used to get sent this way. Oh, that's right. They did have a massive water wheel. So Yeah, use the massive water wheel to run all this stuff. Which means that river was running at the time. It was not frozen. Okay. So then they would have kept on going this direction. Okay. What am I looking at? Well, that's weird. Oh. That's weird. It's interesting. God damn it. Ugh, that's some bullshit. The fuck? Okay. Well, there it is. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. All right. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, see, broken elevator again. There should. salvage that. See, now that looks like a bow that I would keep. So that's 32, 33. This is 28 out of 32. So that means I can get rid of another one of my low-level bows. So the only bad thing is it doesn't have a bunch of debuffs, which is what I like about the Forsaken bow, because it actually does 4 different types of damage. Alright. So we're almost done with this place. Yeah, so the whole thing you want down here is this. So this is like the easiest silver to repeatedly find. Yeah. So let's go ahead and swap over to my good pickaxe. So, the downside though is, like, even though, yeah, this is a good source of silver, like, it takes forever to mine this stuff. So, and then of course, it doesn't, like, the little pieces disappear quicker than you're mining it, really. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it takes like 11 strikes to get a piece of silver. And then once you start running out of the silver voxels, then it starts taking longer. So, you know, all that work and I've only gotten 17 silver. Half of that silver I didn't even mine. I picked that up from where it was laying on the ground. So, yeah, very annoying. The other annoying thing is I don't remember what unit you're supposed to be mining this stuff at. So, is 20 enough silver, or should it be 30? So I'm going to go ahead and unlock the extra food, because this right here makes it so my stamina replenishes a lot faster. Now I'm actually at the point where you should really consider getting the thing where it makes it so you mine better. Because I believe in the center there is a couple things that make you better at mining, and those I normally don't invest in those, but actually those are kind of valuable when you're stuck doing this for an hour. So in my opinion, I think I want like 30 silver just to make sure. But it takes so long. And I don't even remember how much silver I need at this point. But you can hear where we're starting to run out of silver that we're mining. Alright, that's 30 pieces. So, yeah. +1 for good measure, and let's get out of here. Alright. But yeah, so you can actually find... well, let's see here. So that was an improved bandage. That is a piece of silver just sitting there. There we go. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Alright, is this the same sword? Or same... oh, this one's better because it's got a jump slot. Cool. Got it. Alright. So there you go. Ooh. What we got here? Got a level 32 two-handed greatsword, so that's not bad. 28 out of 31 torchlight, which the fire damage is nice, but it's lower than what I'm using. So that's not good. What else we got? I might save that. I don't know if my cousin will like it, but he might. Is there anything else I really want right now? Okay. Yeah. So I had to deal with a lot of little insecty boys. So, might as well go ahead and clean out these guys. Bad item. Okay, what else we got? Okay. Yep. Type of arrows are those? No. Those shouldn't even be in here. That's an experience. Cool. Halfway to 29, that's not bad. Oh. So yeah, the things I was talking about. So mining, yeah. So you can spend 6 points on mining, which is not a bad idea. Alright. So, that is the end of the first grate. elixir well in the Aubenive summit. Alright. Yeah, we got 35 silver. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. Next time I'll try to get the, I think it's the blacksmith's, it's like a smelter or something. And then that way I'll be able to smelt steel and silver. And I want to say that I should have most of the ingredients to make my new armor. Because the only downside is the way my character is built. Let's see here. I generally need 2 pieces of plate armor, 1 to 2 pieces of mage armor, and then 2 pieces of actual hunter armor. So based off of that, like, it's probably going to take me a little while to get all that worked out. Yeah. What is that? It's another one. Interesting. That must be those advanced arrows again. Oh. Alright. So I think I got enough of everything else for now. Alright. Wait a minute. Yeah. Alright. Portal out. So, yeah, I don't really want to keep this one.
Hello.
Oh. 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 Welcome. Oh.
Okay. So, let's get this stuff out of our inventory.
Oh.
I don't know what you guys are doing.
Wow.
Alright. Alright. So, I want to get rid of that bow. But I'm going to have to swap the enchantments or the gems out. Yeah. And then my cousin can have that. And I think I've been saving mage gear up here, right? Yeah. So the only problem with the Prayer of the Flame Scroll is it's very specifically fire damage, so it's not...
Oh.
It's a little hit or miss.
Welcome.
Alright, so... I'm not really interested. I could go ahead and keep the ring for now. But then the reason why I'd be keeping it is purely because it gives me some... let's just double check here. It gives me just a little bit of frost resistance. What else is giving me frost resistance? Okay, I need to talk to the hunter. So normally the head. Let's double check here. So I don't want sneak attack or backstabbing, so that means I'm probably going to want this. Alright, so then I need warm padding and chitin powder, so that's actually not that hard to make. So, warm padding, I just made one. So I need wool. Alright. Okay. So make a warm padding. Right? And then let's get you off there.
Oh.
I don't know that I need anything from her at the moment.
Oh.
And this dude. Yeah, I need steel bars. Yeah, so this is pretty much what I'm going to end up needing, right? Yeah. So that's what I'm going to end up needing. I think I'm going to end up needing a pair of pants, like, nope, not those. Yeah, it's the other set of pants. But either way, so hardened leather. I don't remember. Maybe I think the hunter makes the hardened leather. Okay. But yeah, I don't want stamina. I want health and health regen, I think. Although stamina regen wouldn't be bad, and it would give me more survivability because it would take care of my piercing. Yeah, I currently need mana regen for boots. So, it's not good. Yeah, why didn't he... Did he give me the quest already? Those gathering wool. Interesting. So he didn't give me the quest yet to go find. Yeah, he didn't give me the quest yet to go figure out how to make. Nope. He didn't give me the quest to figure out how to make steel. I gotta figure out what I need to do to get him unlocked. Okay. So now they want me to ignite. Where is that? Show on the map. Oh, okay. They want me to go there. Alright, so... So, whose helm was it? That one. Okay, so I need chitin powder. So it's actually not that hard to get. The only problem is it's going to take a couple of minutes. So, chitin powder. So that should be enough for me to make the headpiece. What does the gloves take? Gloves. Is this the right pattern? Bow damage, skill shot damage, range damage. I would say so. I would say this is the right pattern. So, I need hardened leather. So, that means I need 4 hardened leather. What does it take to make hardened leather? Okay, that's not bad. And then chitin powder I'm still just waiting on. I can't make that. I could make that.
Whoa.
Same thing there. So the only thing I really couldn't make is the chest piece. Although if I had kept that steel bar, I could have made my chest piece. So that sucks. So... yeah. Alright. So I'm just waiting for the stuff to craft. Where did the mage go so I can see what I need for my boots? Boots, yeah. Here we go.
Welcome.
Alright, what do you
Hello.
want to be able to make boots? Boots. Alright, so I think... yeah, there you go. So it's that pair. So I need violet fabric and I need another 25. So 2 violet fabric. 2 more warm. So... no, I don't have Mauvine yet. Okay. Where did I make Mauvine?
Hello.
Not there. Okay, what about... okay. 2 hours left still. Let's see if we can make the Mauvine. Okay. But I need Shroud Vapor. Okay. Alright. What in the fuck is going on? Why? Oh, I need more powder. Okay. Coal powder. So I need... so that's not good. So I'm gonna be short 15 critter carapace. So I need more of that. So that's gonna be a little rough.
Oh.
Mauvine. Yeah, I've got him working on that. Oh, that was the other thing. Grab that. So I'll probably end up with like 3 pieces of cold weather gear.
Okay.
So that's not bad. Alright. So that's 35 more queued. So that would put me at like 180. Pretty close to 180. Which is 16, so that would be like another 300. Yeah, it's like 400 arrows. So, yeah. Alright. So I know what I need to do while I'm waiting. I need to go up here. And... yeah. That's funny. Alright. Okay. 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 Hmm. Alright, so I need 15 of the buggies. Mm. Okay. Ooh, avalanche starter, that's nice. Alright, what do we got here? So it's a 33, it does magic, or I'm sorry, it does ice damage. This one does poison. So poison, fire. Yeah, I definitely want to keep that. Now the only question is, yeah, I think I want to keep both of these. I could get rid of the Fell Commander bow. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. Alright. Alright, so that's only 10. That's 11. Oh, nice. Alright, how are we doing? 13? Okay, that's enough. So there's some good news. Okay. Blocking or aiming? I don't know. That could be useful. The problem is I'd have to put it on a certain bow to test it out. But, yeah, it could keep you alive. Alright. So... there we go. I should be able to make 3 pieces of gear. The only thing I have a question on, though, is who do I have to do to get the blacksmith to do his part? Corn cobs and flatbread, huh? Oh, hold on. Yeah. Alright, that'll do. Everything else I should have for the hunter gear. And the mage gear's pretty close, I think, as well. Alright. Okay. What else do we got? Alright. So... yeah, put that away. Put that away. And the pill bugs. Alright. So...
Welcome.
Hunter... nope. Violet fabric, chitin powder. Violet fabric. What do I need for the mauvine? That's it. I need shroud vapor, which means I need over here. Okay. Cool. Oh, let's see if we can make Mauvine here. So I need nitrate and sulfur. Okay, so 1. Alright, how much Mauvine do we need? Okay, so in order to make purple, I need 1. Okay, that's fair. But then let's see. Chitin powder. Okay. Alright, so how many pieces of... Whoops, there you went. Alright, how many pieces do I need? Just 2. Okay. So then, that's all I need to make for this. So 9 minutes and I'll be able to craft my gear. Alright. There we go. 20. Alright. How are we looking at this one? I got 45, so I'm about to have 50. That's not too bad. Okay. So I should be able to make 1 piece or 2 pieces of cold weather gear. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Oops, wrong one. There you go. All right. All right. So that was the only ingredient I was really missing. Okay. So is that the right one? Yes, that is the right one. And again, okay. So the good thing is, I don't have to make these. So, wow, that's brutal. All right, let's equip that back on. Equip that. All right. So now, what did that get me? That got me like 3 points of frost resistance. 4 points. Okay. Okay. What else? I think that's going to be about it for now. Frost. There it is. All right.
Hello.
Hello.
Looks like I'm looking for the magician. Alright, so this still has 5 minutes. Okay. So... where did the mage go? So I have 2 foods that give +1 frost resistance, so that's good. Okay. I'm very confused as to why. Yeah, like why is the blacksmith not giving me my quest? Alright, what else did I need besides corn cobs? Flatbread and dried purple berries. Okay. Let's get the flatbread out. And, oops. Dried purple berries. Alright. So, now I can get yak. Whoops. Come on. Get away from that. Alright. Cool. So now she wants me to gather wool. Okay. I might get 1 yak, but I ain't doing all the bullshit with setting everything up for a yak farm. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Mhm. 2 minutes. Alright, let's fix our weapon while we're waiting. Yeah, I gotta get to bed. Otherwise, I'm gonna be hurting tomorrow. That's weird. I guess they really don't respawn very quickly anymore. Okay. So, extract that one. And insert it into that one. Alright. Alright. So now I can destroy this bow. Okay. I also need to upgrade my weapons. Upgrade. Okay, so this bow should be easy. Alright, so now it's got the poison. So I got the devilish bow, which will give backstab damage. I'd rather do this one. Okay. Alright. So I can't get that last upgrade just yet. Although I probably can if I look at how many runes I've got. So if I need 40 of these. Nope, I'm out. Okay, so still not enough runes or legendary runes, but yeah. Okay. Still good bow. Okay. So the ignited bow is actually better. And it does fire damage. Okay. And then this one's 37, 45, 49, and 43. So which one's the worst? Okay. Wow. Alright. Not what I was expecting. Shred ice. Poison, poison. Alright. What am I doing here? I still need more. So I'm not going to be ready just yet. Okay, so looks like the Mauvine is ready, so that's good. But that means I need to talk to the hunter. So there's the hunter. So I think I need 2 of these. Okay. Which then means go talk to him. I need the chitin powder. I also need 2 warm padding.
Oh.
Warm padding. I need more fabric.
Welcome.
Okay, so now, where the fuck is my alchemist?
Hello.
Okay, so now it's just the chitin powder I'm waiting on. But that should get me another piece of gear. Okay. Okay. So, I think that'll pretty much be good for the night. Alright. Yeah, so I should have 3 pieces. That'll help me out. Make it easier to do the cold areas. Yeah. I just need to start collecting all of the remaining skill points, because I think I've got 25 left to get. And 14 of those are from leveling. So 11, that's roughly 11 skill points that I need to get somewhere else. Okay. Protection. Yeah. So we got extra poison protection, extra fire protection. Alright. I'm gonna have to see if I can get another ring of sorts, because that frost protection is pretty important. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave it there for now, since I'm just kind of stuck waiting for the crafting to finish. And yeah, so that'll get me 1, 2, 3 pieces minimum of cold weather gear, and that'll help me out. Alright. I gotta get ready for bed. It is way late. So, thanks for watching.